welcome to Moon Park, home of Bemerton Heath Harlequins just outside of Salisbury. Today we're here for potentially Mousehole's last away game of the regular season. This could be a crucial one for the Seagulls in terms of the playoffs. Coming towards the end of the season now, how important is it that the boys keep performing like they have done in the past few games?
Yeah, ultimately it'll be the difference in us achieving that goal of getting into the playoffs or not. So each game, you know, going into these last three is going to be massive, and there's that element of jeopardy if you don't perform. But it's a difficult one because ultimately it'll be dictated by other people's results as well. So, but yeah, this is why you play football, isn't it? To get in and around the end of the season with something still to play for, whether that's a cup final, potential playoffs, promotions. So, yes, it's exciting time. It's exciting time.
And how important do you feel it is for the fans to keep their support up?
Yeah, it's massive. Yeah, it's lovely to see everyone in good spirits. Last bus trip of the season potentially. So yeah, it's massively important, and it's just that lovely kind of community feel that you have, especially when you go away from home. And there's kind of limited numbers that you might take with you. If you can go and get a result and share that kind of feeling, then there's nothing better come sort of 5 o'clock on a Saturday.
Half-time here in Salisbury, and the score is Mousehole 2, Bemerton 1. Tim Nixon opened the scoring for Mousehole before Macca came on and delivered one of his trademark free kicks right into the top corner. Just before half-time, Bemerton got a penalty because of Chenoweth's foul. That was put wide, but not too long after, they actually scored. Half-time score here is Mousehole 2, Bemerton 1. Macca, another great 3 points. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it was obviously at this stage of the season, we obviously put more emphasis on the results than the actual kind of performance. But I mean, obviously it gets to this point in the season when it's been nice and dry, which everyone's been praying for, and the pitches do get a bit bobbly. It's nice service, but you could tell that everyone's kind of first touch was bouncing up, and we couldn't really play out and kind of play the way that we wanted because it was a bit kind of scrappy in the middle. But obviously we found a way to win in the end, which was the main kind of thing.
You delivered another trademark free kick over there. What goes through your head when you're lining that up?
Yeah, so obviously it was in a nice position for a left footer really, and obviously Tim's always there. I quite like it because he's always there going, you fancy it, kind of gives you a bit of confidence. So yeah, it was really good. It was just one of them ones where I kind of just hit it and it just flew in the top corner really.
Thanks, Macca.
No, that's good, thank you.
Jake, great result in the end. Talk me through it.
Yeah, really good result, and at this time of season, that's the important thing. I didn't think we played very well. I thought Bemerton were dangerous, and they were unfortunate probably to go down to 10, obviously, because the lad went off injured and couldn't have any more subs for the last quarter of an hour, because I think they would have caused us a few more problems. But full credit to the players, because listen, it's a long journey, it's hot. The pitch is great. I mean, it's a great setting, but it's starting to dry out. It's difficult. So we created enough chances first half to make the game a little bit more comfortable, and then the second half wasn't great to watch, I wouldn't imagine. But they got over the line, and ultimately, this time of season, that's the important thing. In terms of places to come, I put this in the top bracket. In terms of performances, it would go in a very different draw, right near the bottom. But it doesn't matter. We won.
Only 2 games left now. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah. So 2 home games, so that's important. The boys are going to need to rest. They're starting to just show signs of tiredness, and obviously, we had 3 or 4 big players missing today. So that's going to be tough. But we've got a good squad. The boys that came in today did a really good job. So listen, what happened will happen. We just got to keep digging in. I said to the players before, the important thing is we go into this final week with something really exciting to aim for, and whether we get there or we don't, we should be really proud that we've got ourselves into this position in a really, really tough league full of really good teams, savvy, experienced clubs, with tremendous nous and knowledge and resources around in their areas. So we should feel really proud. And try and enjoy the last 2 games. They're going to be probably nervy and edgy, but I think when we enjoy it, we're better. So if we can have a bit more control in the game, it gives us a chance to enjoy it a little bit more. I'm sure I won't on the sidelines with the rest of the staff, but we'll see what happens this week. Rest up and be ready to play a brilliant, really difficult Exmouth. I don't think we've ever beaten them. Throw that out there, let's be honest. So we need to come up with a way to beat them. And if we can beat them, then we go to Bishop's Cleeve on the last day, or we home to Bishop's Cleeve on the last day, and we'll see what happens come 5 o'clock. But I just want to make sure that come 5 o'clock next Saturday, the boys can't feel that they left anything out. And I think if we drop points today, they would have really kicked themselves, because it wasn't a great performance, but got over the line. We've been really good at home, really tough to play against. So rest up, being ready to do it twice next week.
Thanks, Jake.